Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are digging into a real unsung hero of the audio world.
A very important one.
The DBXDB10V Passive Direct Box.
That little gray box you see on every stage.
Exactly. Okay, so let's just unpack this. Our mission here is to figure out how this simple-looking box takes all these chaotic audio signals. I mean, everything from a guitar pickup to a speaker output.
Wildly different levels.
And just instantly turns it into a clean, professional feed for a mixing console. It's like a tiny traffic cop for audio.
That's a great way to put it. And if you look at the bigger picture, the whole point of a DI box isn't just converting the signal. It's about, total signal insurance.
Insurance, I like that.
Yeah, this got a robust conversion, and maybe more importantly, interference elimination is just non-negotiable for live sound or, pristine studio recording.
Okay, so that brings us right to signal handling. This thing is passive, no power cord, yet it can take instrument, line, and this is the part that gets me speaker-level signals. How does a passive piece of gear not just get completely fried by that much power?
Well, the whole secret is really in its attenuation. It has this three-way pad switch.
Right.
So you get 0, 20, or a massive 40 dB cut.
40 dB.
And when you engage that 40 dB pad, the unit can handle an input of, well, a truly remarkable plus 60 dB.
So what does that mean in practical terms?
It means you can literally plug the speaker output of a 100-watt guitar amp right into this box.
And not melt anything down.
Without a single thing melting. The designers clearly built it with just massive headroom in mind.
That's seriously impressive. But handling power is one thing. What about a polluted signal? I've had super high-end gear that still hums and buzzes. How is this little box the final defense against that?
Well, that hum you're talking about is almost always a ground loop.
Okay.
And that's where the ground lift switch earns its keep. You flick that switch, it isolates the grounding points, and boom, 90% of those hum issues are just gone.
Simple as that.
But what's really fascinating here is the physical shielding. It's a dual approach. You've got the solid cast metal chassis for just general RFI protection. But then inside, you have the custom DBX transformer, and it's shielded with mu metal.
Why mu metal? What's special about that?
Mu metal is incredible at blocking magnetic interference, the kind you get from power transformers and lighting dimmers on stage.
Oh, right. All the junk flying through the air.
All the junk. It ensures total noise isolation. And I mean, the specs prove it. Noise is below negative 105 dB, and distortion is basically non-existent.
That is professional grade for sure. So, okay, we've covered level and purity. What about actually shaping the sound? I see the output polarity invert switch.
Yeah. Super important. And a lot of people don't quite get its main job.
Which is?
It's all about phase management. So imagine you're DIing a bass guitar, but you also put a microphone on the bass amp.
A classic setup.
Right. If those two signals get to the mixer out of phase, they can actually cancel each other out, and your bass just sounds thin and disappears.
Right, you lose all the low end.
Exactly. You flip that polarity switch, and bam, it all comes back, punchy and full. There's also that simple high-cut filter switch just to roll off any harshness right at the source.
And you can feel the build quality. This thing is a brick, rugged chassis, gold-plated neutral connector. It's definitely built for the road.
Yeah, it really is. And, this raises a bigger question for me. When you see how much engineering goes into that custom transformer and the mu metal shielding, you realize how much work it is to just preserve a signal's purity. It's not just a wire, it's a fortress.
So what's the big takeaway here? What does this all mean?
I think it's at the ability to handle that massive plus 60 dB board of power while at the same time guaranteeing an incredibly low noise output that is the very definition of premium performance in a passive DI.
It's about confidence. For the engineer, for the musician, you know the signal is solid.
Total confidence. And that leads to a final thought for you to consider. Think about where in your own field you rely on small, specialized gear to manage and protect really high power inputs. It might be audio signals, sure, but it could also be data streams or even the control lines for industrial machinery. That small, unassuming component managing the transition, it's often the most critical link in the entire chain.